Without a follow, without a mention, you really piping up on.
You listen to what I said.
What does it have to do with anything, dude?
You said you don't want to do lunges, and I said I already heard you, but I don't want to listen to it. Don't get snippy today. I'm kidding. Walkouts to push-ups.
What?
Walkouts to push-ups. Straight legs, out, push-up, back in.
How many?
12.
Up and down?
In place. Now also, your calf tightness can also be with your legs. I mean your hamstrings. They don't pull on the same thing. 9 and a 10 problem body that are tight is because of the hamstrings.
I mean, I got 15 minutes to see being angry. I'm excited.
So my stepmom's here working out right now.
Also, I should not say bad things.
No. She is the mask, the wipe down, everything police.
Is that her?
Yep. No, it's not bad.
You guys said it's not her.
No, that's Matt. The other day I was playing golf and she saw that I needed to go to someone after the treadmill wasn't wearing a mask. Well, I'm not even to go there. That's how it is. So I had Corey text me that there's a woman walking around in gray. Does not wear the golf jeans and not wearing her mask. You could say something to him, so he sent it to my entire family.
Yeah. Wait, so but you sent it to your whole family by accident?
No, I did it on purpose. I had Corey send me the text message on purpose. He's not really doing it. But I want to call her out to the entire family.
Why did you do that?
Because it's funny.
Daddy, goddamn, you think? How's this only my 11th rep?
Well, because you're useless. Is it warm out yet?
Yeah, it's fine. It's not. It's not anything to complain
Is
about.
it shorts weather yet or pants weather?
Pants, for sure. I want to keep everything nice and warm.
Well, I'm playing golf after this, so.
So.
Got
Definitely
a
pants.
10:40 tee time.
Oh, shit.
So as soon as we're done, like I'm out the door.
You made that very clear, Steve.
Well, I mean, you like to ask me these deep, like emotional questions as we're done. So there will be none of that.
We may have to end 5 minutes early so I can show you some videos to get some
Jesus Christ.
tips. It's not that, it's... Cause I don't think you've ever seen, is this next after 30
Do it
seconds?
again.
I need like 20 seconds.
You're asking, is this next? Like, what's next?
The next thing, but I still
next
need like
thing is
20
this-
seconds to
So
like...
why are you asking about the next thing if we're not done with this thing?
I didn't know if this was just a
You
part
are
of the warm-up.
difficult on Sundays.
Steve, I didn't know if this is just a part of the warm-up routine, dog.
You need to stop going out and getting blackout drunk on Sundays.
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Steve, are you
Walk
serious?
out to push-ups.
Steve, check the lifetime statement. And then I'll show you the timestamps on my camera. I was throwing last
I
night.
don't care.
Yeah, yeah, no point. What's up, Corey? How you doing?
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Any words of encouragement? Yeah. Steve, why am I? Should I bring my K-bands next time, or do you still think you're not?
Let me ask you a question. Am I going to get any use out of them with you not pushing yourself 100% with the ankle?
Well, I'm asking you. I mean, if we do like, or do you think we're gonna do stuff?
If
that
you bring them in, we'll use them.
Yeah, those I don't know what the official name for those landmine twists are, but those shits fucked me up for like 2 days.
Good.
I was like, Damn. Where was this my whole life? God damn, dude. Huh. I mean, see, is this just something to increase my work capacity, or what?
Well, let me ask you, why are you struggling with simply just doing a push-up and a stretch?
I'm not struggling. I'm just
You're
tired
not?
'cause we've done a lot of reps in a short amount of time.
I do this with an 8-year-old, 12 sets.
Okay.
This is part of Dan's warm-up.
It's a warm up. He plays basketball. He's running around.
Right? So, once again, like we've always talked about, each exercise is different. This isn't designed to make it a work capacity, but clearly this needs to be something to make it a work capacity.
Yeah.
It was like the first time I had you do the warm-up, like with the Bridges fire hydrants. It was miserable, right? Took you 25 minutes to get through, you were dead.
Okay,
Now
yeah,
you
that's
whip through it
all
in
right.
6 minutes. Yeah, I know, but now I'm using an example. Don't
Yeah.
interrupt, and then you'll understand.
Yeah.
Again,
It's been 15 seconds.
again. Again. You know, with you not eating, you're getting real sassy lately.
Oh man. You should have seen
So
me.
how many times did you call your girl this weekend?
I didn't call my girl at all. I called her.
Sorry, how many times did you call the girl who's not your girl?
Dude, I didn't call any women. Okay, that's a lot.
See, yeah, but see, you can't turn around and say like, "Yo, dude, I would never call her," because you called her last week.
Yeah, but that was after a year and like 6 months.
Who cares? Today is 1 year since Brittany walked out. I'm not calling her.
See, if that was a one-time thing I could explain when we have time.
I really don't want to hear it. There's nothing that makes me more nauseous than you still holding on to this girl after 3 years.
I'm not. Actually, technically, it's after a year because we did get back together.
That doesn't count.
Huh?
Doesn't count. Hey, Grisella.
Yeah, but Steve, are these supposed to be meant to be done with speed? Because if you stretch down, you're supposed to just
No,
jolt down, right?
no one told you to go fast.
Yeah, so inevitably it's gonna take time.
I understand that, but not 45 seconds in between. And once you get more flexible, this becomes a heart rate exercise and not necessarily a stretch with a lift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna really need you to stop questioning me. Also, did you see the new part of all this? With the of why they're saying that there was cheating and collusion?
What did they say?
It's called the Barden Law. Let me see the actual name. Benford Law.
In what state?
In all. So the Benford Law states, and this is how the collusion and false elections all over the world. It's because the Benford Law states that at a given moment, when an election starts, the first day is always the highest votes.
It is, yeah.
Okay? And so you're looking at a graph that, like, let's just say this is a regular graph. Up here is day one.
Yeah.
Okay? Then it gradually declines all the way down to day 2, day 3, day 4, and it follows a slope like that.
Yeah.
Okay? Biden's went like this.
Yeah, but Steve, because they don't count mail-in ballots till after they count in person first.
Okay. But, so let's go through this again. Okay? I'm not arguing, I just want it to be done, but the way I want it to be done is just like any other sports game, right? Like
Yeah.
when you're throwing, let's just say you make it all the way to the Olympics,
Yes.
right? Okay, and you throw, okay? Would you be more mad if you unloaded and you threw 207 feet and someone beat you at 207 feet and a half, or if you faulted twice? How would you rather lose?
I'd rather get the, well, if you fault, you don't get a medal.
That's not the question. How would you rather lose?
207 and a half, because
You would rather lose to someone who beat you, not over the technicality.
the reason being, Steve, is some people say I choked in my whole life. I always foul my throat.
Which is what I'm saying. So I don't care. Like, I mean, yes, I do care who wins the election because I think that people haven't seen the side of Biden. Okay. But,
Yeah. Turn this off.
And for
I want to edit the back end. A year. That's not easy.
so we need to rebuild the chassis. You can't just leave a Ferrari sitting by the beach without having to rebuild the chassis or sandblaster, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
yeah, no, it's been a year.
Yeah. So we need to rebuild the chassis. So you could do all the lifting on your own. No, we're stepping out and through too. So yep. So put them down. Good.
Yeah.
Both legs out.
Oh, no.
We're doing the one that we did the first day. There you go. Yep.
And then
Step in and stand, and then nice and slow back down. Good.
I thought it was more of like a
Nope.
Romanian deadlift. You said Dan's knocking these out with 30s, right?
Oh yeah. He's a savage. The strongest kid I have right now is actually Tyler.
I'm not aware of Tyler.
Tyler is the hockey kid. I've trained him since he was like a little baby.
Probably also crazy too, in a good way. The hockey thing, my ball's not big enough to play. I'm not gonna get body check.
I have a photo of when he was so young.
Man. He ran his off balance. Is he in college or high school?
He's in high school.
Oh my God.
I guess I removed the photo from my phone. It's on,
Is that on Instagram?
now, it's on my computer.
Did you ever text it to him? It might be in your thread.
I delete my text. But no, when I met him, he was this big.
Yeah.
He was 8 years old.
What was that? Fourth grade? Fifth grade?
Yeah, I met him with his baseball team at Can Do. They trained him, the mom, and the husband. I mean, and the dad. But this kid is
How big is he now?
what?
Is he a tank now?
No, he's tall and skinny. He's like 6'2", maybe 130 pounds. Just because, like, I mean, his whole family is skinny. Kind of like now that he's finally hitting puberty. But so like now he'll start to like actually gain muscle. But he is like, I mean, I could have him grab 40, 50-pound dumbbells and he just step ups perfect. The kid's legs are just like built like tree trunks. But that's what we've been going for because he is a hockey player.
Nine. Man, that was pathetic. Second.
Until you do the little things perfectly, we don't move to the big things. Young Sergeant.
Oh God, man.
Yeah.
29, dog. I'm old as fuck right now.
So now you're aged. You're going against me because of age.
No, I'm just saying I'm old.
I know, but I'm 31, so now you're making me feel self-conscious. That's ageism.
I'm aware that my niece yelled when my sister told I was 25. That shit was hilarious.
You gonna get a haircut anytime soon, or what?
I will be shortly.
Like a short haircut, like high school haircut?
First one, hard.
Why don't we just get it all cut?
No, I like my side part. The flow, I kind of had at first.
No.
I look good with that.
No.
I look good regardless, but.
No, you your perception of reality is through the roof.
Bro, I told you, if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you?
I actually told you that.
What? No, you didn't.
Yes.
See,
And I
that's,
said to you because of mirrors. If you don't stare in a mirror and want to stare at yourself, then who's going to want to stare at you?
exactly.
Narcissism 101.
See, I'm king of narcissists. Like, I'm a huge narcissist.
You are a class A plus narcissist.
Thank you. So how can you?
Again, you refer yourself in the third person while having conversations with other people.
It's inadvertently.
It's because you're a crazy person. Let's go.
I learned from the best, LeBron James.
Shaking like a Polaroid picture.
It's also because I train a lot, Steve. I'm not out here like.
Oh, I'm sorry, narcissist. Did I hurt your ego?
I'm saying. The shaking.
We need you to really turn down the sass.
Jesus Christ.
Your shoulders are swollen, bro. Your muscular thick thighs. Crushing it. YOLO. Alright? I'm bringing that back, by the way.
What?
YOLO and swag.
Why?
Why not?
You say it once in a while. I wouldn't recommend saying it sarcastically.
I think I'm going to bring back swag surfing. And use that in every sentence possible. Swag surfing.
It's not gonna make you any younger.
What?
It's not gonna make you any younger.
Oh, so we're making age jokes again. Okay. At least when you turn 30, I'll remember your birthday. Thank you. Was it your birthday the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
There's it.
I was going to say happy birthday. She did. It was funny.
Oh, buddy. It's great. I'll have you fucking delayed it for the third time, Steve.
Uh-huh. Take my birthdays very seriously.
Same. Oh my god. What a disgrace. That was truly. Fuck. What I don't do before I work out with you to warm up, which I think I will do, I'll do some band stuff and glute stuff because I feel like on the second set I was a little bit stronger in the beginning. I'm not that boring, but I felt like I was stronger in the second set in the beginning. Just because that first set got me firing up.
Oh,
So
you don't think it's that because it's a new move that it just takes one set to break in and actually fire the right muscles properly?
we've definitely done this before.
I know we have.
So exactly. So I feel like, and I didn't do any bridges or climbs or anything.
You told me you did all that at home. That's part of the warm-up. You said you did all that before you came.
Yeah, I did jumping jacks, high knees, clap jacks, air squats.
Okay, so what about bridges, fire hydrants, Supermans?
No, I did like.
That's
I mean,
part of the warm-up.
yeah, but I did like
No,
my
no,
total.
no. That is part of the warm-up, and you know that. You told me you did the warm-up.
Okay, well, I should clarify that. I did that.
Again. Make sure you drink your coconut water, Alki.
Steve, I know you're joking, but I just want to make sure that you're joking.
Am I joking?
Oh my God, Steve. Look at the timestamps last night. A lifetime.
Okay. The timestamps doesn't mean that you can't come home and still drink.
Why would I even drink?
I don't know.
Do I look like a fucking loser?
Why not?
Who does that?
I don't know anyone who sits and drinks alone.
Exactly. Not definitely not me.
But I also don't know any alcohol.
Why do you think? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. It would explain the crazy rage outburst.
What? Oh man.
The withdrawal.
Wow.
Maybe that's why your legs are shaking.
Jesus. Oh. Unless you have a remedy for, I'm not trying to get too dependent on a heat pack, but when I wake up, I have to like use it.
For what? Your ankle?
No, my back, my thighs.
Why don't you start doing the full warm-up every single day? And I guarantee you will feel exponentially better. Twice a day. Bridges, fire hydrant, Supermans, all that stuff.
Yeah, the bird dog, yeah, all that stuff.
Corey, you got a problem? I gotta wonder if I take more money out of the stock market tomorrow.
Why?
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Steve, come on. I mean, if you want, you can, then wait till things bottom out, but then you commission fees or whatever, I don't know, but. And I'm sure things will be volatile, but.
You know, I used to work in private equity, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Say that again?
I used to work in private equity.
I did not know that.
Yeah. You gotta teach me about nothing.
Okay, I was just, see, I wasn't teaching, I was just commenting. I was like, you could do it, but it was not teaching, it was a comment. We were having a conversation, and I commented.
Were we having a conversation, or were you being grouchy again? And emotional? It's a Sunday morning, and it's been 6 minutes since we've had a beer.
Made a statement.
I wasn't in private equity, I know you are.
Fuck me running. How did you do these with me?
Because I do these on my own with the yellow kettlebells.
Wait, that's where you got your own kettlebells?
No, my kettlebells are twice the size. What's up, bud? How's everything going? Alright? Yeah? Everything good? Good. Yeah? It's good. You're good.
How about you? You think it's training walking?
Just slowly coming back. I mean, the biggest thing is just getting the members back in, feel comfortable. So, a lot of downtime, but a lot of cleaning.
Yeah.
At least you're gonna try.
Oh man. No one else is in it. Don't worry. I'm going to cover the line of sight.
With your extreme mass.
Yeah.
That's how you're doing it.
This guy. Extreme mass. Like this, right?
More twist up. Then try to get the elbow outside of the knee without moving your entire body. Keep your head still. There you go. You're leaning.
Where does it
See, like, because mine is, mine comes from the golf.
Yeah, but that's a discus throw. Thoracic.
Thoracic.
Yeah, whatever that says, mobility. Oh, God.
Which is this, these are all the things we're seeing as we have the conversation. But why we're not sitting here doing deadlifts, and why we're not doing things, you guys are on. My job is to get you moving.
I don't want to do those.
Why you interrupted me again. My job is to get you moving the right way. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I wouldn't want to do this with the guy. I play heavy weights.
I don't want to be around, it's too much to be around that much.
Come on, dude.
You got that on camera. I'll go get you another mask. That's great. That's what I'm saying. It literally is dripping. Your mess.
I cleaned up the floor, though.
You're gonna put that on camera, right?
Of course I will. I cleaned the...
By the way, these are probably the best thing ever. The black disposable masks.
What's that?
$15 on Amazon for 50, and they breathe just as easy as the regular disposables, but they're much more durable, like plastic.
Oh, my head is turning, though. Jesus Christ.
Don't do it.
Turning nothing. What do you with an American flag on? Can't wear anything without an American flag.
Not even like it.
Huh?
We don't even like
What are you
it.
talking about? I love this country. Oh my God. I think I'm not being crazy.
You gotta practice. You're just gonna keep going. I mean, they're not perfect. Just for Anderson.
I feel like as I get to the bottom, I realize I didn't twist it.
And you overcompensate. It's like kind of like the person who can't squat correctly, and at the very end they do this.
Just like try to get that.
Yeah. Just goes to show you. See how it'll play. We've noticed a lot of things. Thoracic mobility, and also they haven't been doing the full warm-up like the same. I guarantee if you did Bridges, Fire Hydrants, Supermans, and all that stuff, this would be a lot easier. If you did it on a regular basis, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Like look at me. I squat 40 times a week.
Yeah.
Okay? And my hips are looser than but it's because I do that stuff I do it every day. It takes 4 minutes. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
Look at Anthony over there looking like a snack today.
Yeah, I don't think he heard you. You want to say it louder?
Well, he's looking like a amateur soccer coach over there.
An amateur European soccer coach for
Yeah.
sure.
He's got the jewelry on.
The tattoos.
Looks like he's like the head coach of like Slovakia or like Lithuania or something like that. Little
Red
Italian
sneakers
guy.
on? Oh, he does have his red sneakers on.
Yeah. See how this one's getting better? Your wealth tax is likely off the table. Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, man,
Always watching.
Let's calm down.
Always watching.
Matrix?
I cannot wait for 14 more minutes. You are not the highlight of it.
Thought I was.
I'm coming out with some great reminders today for a video.
I was gonna clip. The funniest was when you said you're useless. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, that was back at camp.
Yeah. Should my feet be? They're fine. Don't that bother me?
Almost box.
I don't know if that was. I don't know if that's bothering you.
So, Sergeant, I walked back there to get you a mask after you spit up at the other one.
Yeah.
It's all over the floor. And so as I'm walking back there towards my office, a young girl from the spa walks out giggling from the break room. And Avery's just sitting there like an alpha, like leaning back in the chair. And I walk in and I'm like, what just happened? And he goes, I knew you were going to ask. What do you assume happened?
He said a joke and they were just flirting.
He doesn't make jokes. He doesn't speak.
It was flirting. I don't know.
Oh, you're flirting. You lose. Came on.
Shut the fuck up.
So what actually happened, your favorite? So you made her feel stupid, you made her feel stupid, and then you made her mad. Now she loves you. Make her left one, she loves you. 3 sets is the national average, doesn't mean that that's what we do.
Yeah.
Again. Make me feel like Herb Brooks right now. Again. 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 There we go.
Overcompensating.
Well, don't.
Dude, I mean, that's not what I should be doing, right? With my head. I'm not turning the right way.
You're not. But that's why we're doing this to point out areas. You're still getting enough out of the left, but you're seeing it. So you're bringing that whole shoulder down. You need to twist it. See how I can stay here? Make a groovy twist. Look at the mirror right now. Like this. Okay? Squeeze your glutes, lock your hips, and just turn your shoulders as far as you can. See how you can only go to there? Okay, so without moving my hips.
That's really good.
Right? So we need to increase, you need to do that. That's the short story of today.
What's the plan? You mean the
Bridges, fire hydrants, Supermans, knee circles, all of those things, scorpions, iron crosses, everything that we've always done before, that's what you need to do every single day from now on. And I guarantee you next week this will be 1,000 times easier. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Good. Now, again. 1,000 times easier? That's a lot.
And I'm an adaptive athlete. I'm genetically gifted.
Hey, look, now you got him talking in the third person again. You see what you did, Anthony?
Not the third person. I said I. Was the first.
Quiet. Did you see me make him laugh and spit up all of his drink into his mask? Let's go. Stop spinning your head.
I got 2 more. I just want to really try to do it right. Can you? Why is my head turning? It's because I can't do it.
There's no thoracic mobility.
That's something I haven't done before, Steve. That way. It's natural to look.
Just, It's actually not natural. It's a natural look at your target. That's why there's been like science and studies and stuff like that. Like, if you want to look at where you're going, right? I mean, you don't stop staring at yourself. Why was this the exercise the only time in your life that you actually turn away from the mirror?
So literally it's this.
So remember, there's three parts of the spine. There's the lumbar, thoracic, which runs through the middle, and the cervical spine.
Yeah.
Okay. So just like your hamstrings. If your hamstrings are tight, your glutes are tight, your lower back are tight. So
Chain
if your
reaction.
lower back is tight because of your hamstrings, okay, your thoracic mobility is going to be limited. Okay?
Yeah.
Because remember, these muscles here, your lower rhomboids and your triad and all that stuff, they run down to right at your low. Okay? Which are responsible for moving what's around that area.
Okay.
Okay? Now also when you have tight hips, your obliques are tight, which are responsible for actually rotating the body. Right? So that's why you gotta do the stuff on the ground to loosen the main things, to let the smaller things loosen up. No matter how much you stretch, if you don't loosen the big things, everything around it is always gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good. On the ground, push your position.
Also, quickly, Steve, I know you got that hard stop at 10, but I did want to show you some of my throws to pinpoint a few things. So we could do a set of this, but I did want to show you some of my throws.
How about this? Because you're going to be doing like a plank with a reach right now. So why don't you pull it up while you're planking?
Okay.
Or pull them up and then just tell me where to watch them from.
Yeah. Okay, let me stop this.
You see before I made them last how they spit up all this stuff into the mask?
Hey, Steve, how about you want to get like a new story maybe? Instead of using the same shit over and over again?
I think it's hilarious, and it only happened like 8 minutes ago.
Yo, I can't believe you caught a video of Warren actually working out.
I mean, he picked up 15 pound dumbbells, so let's.
What do you do with that?
Well, we know he wasn't cleaning them up.
He was doing like raises or something. Like just kind of like light lat raises.
Oh, that's a new add-on.
Dude, I don't know what I would do if he ever wants to do anything over it. Come on, let's go. That's probably the biggest thing.
He's hitting me, real lead.
Yeah, because he's got the bodybuilder diet going for the guy who wants to be an Olympic athlete. It's fine.
Dude, it's a long-term play, Steve.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Long-term play, you're about to turn 30. When's last year? Nah, you guys are good. When do you think you're going to not be able to even attempt to compete? At what age? 32?
Yeah, I got 2 years.
So that's not really long-term, is it? You have one more shot.
Steve, I'm good.
When you're weighing in the same weight as Avery and Corey at 145, soaking wet.
Oh man. And Steve, in the prone position, it's easier if I keep my hands
Are we
closer.
done with this thing?
Yeah, I can turn it off there.
No, I want to move it so they get out the box. Yeah.
Question, is it cheating if I keep my arms?
Here, guys, sorry about that.
Is it cheating, Steve, if I keep my arms like this versus like? Because it's
I
easier.
would rather you keep him in.
Like, okay, but it's easier that way because
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yeah. There's no reason to put a minute or more of stress on your shoulder.
But it challenges you.
But there's no more. The plank is designed to get the whole body in a core exercise.
Yeah.
Not to say, okay, let me just try to pre-exhaust my shoulders by being all the way out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be using the bigger muscles to get the job done. It's supposed to be lats, chest, abs, glutes, everything.
I just
That's
didn't
how
know how
these people
cheating-
do these crazy amounts of planks. It's because they activate all the big muscles that can withstand the workload instead of putting it all on shoulders, toes, and just abs.
Yeah. Yeah, I just felt like it was a cop
Again.
out, so. Still feel like I'm shifting a lot in my hips.
You are. Pull them up a little higher too. And squeeze the glutes. Much better. You're gonna stay here?
I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, but I'll clean this.
No, I can clean it. But are you gonna use it or am I putting it on?
No.
You're done with it.
Yeah. Oh damn! What do you know? November 8th. Had a fucking monster session with Steve. It was really good. We really identified a lot of weaknesses in your boy. Yes, Sergeant Doshi does have a few weaknesses, even though I do consider myself to be a pinnacle because of how hard I train and the work I put in. But ton of structural imbalances, single leg imbalances, still a surprising lack of mobility in my spine. Just a whole lot of stuff, and obviously not having mobility in my back as a discus thrower is definitely. I'm just trying to see what lighting I look best in, to be completely honest with you guys. I think this just might be it. I mean, I look good regardless, but the lighting doesn't hurt. With that being said, so it was a great session. We learned, a lot of deficiencies or whatever, but yeah, I'm just mad I'm not throwing right now. If I had known, I would have 100% cut my throwing short yesterday, doubled up on the arms last night, and then today I would have thrown, because I know the week's gonna be great, but still, this is uncharted territories for us to be like this in November, right? So that being said, I'm a little peeved that I didn't go to Costa Rica. I'm fucking pissed, because I'm fucking pissed, Gene, Marvin, I'm sorry, but Tulum in December, January, Doshi will be there at come hell or high water. I mean, we might actually have both, because the world might be ending. It is the end of 2020. So anyway, I gotta get the fuck out of here.